And just like that, it's day 21. We're out here placing blocks in our driveway because I really want to convert the rest of this flat top area out here to concrete, modernize it just a little bit. And we obviously have to figure out what we're going to do about this lip still. I'll probably just do something like we did over at the Horde Night base and just stick plates over it, but I'm not like 100%. I really wish there was a better option. I really, really wish there was. Like, obviously that's like a thin plate that I could use there. But I'm really just annoyed. It's like, I wonder if I could place this flat, this plate cladding flat. I wonder. Let's see what this looks like. Wait, what is this? Sheet. Sheet-centered sheet. What is this? I mean, that would be about as seamless of a look as you can possibly get, right? I mean, obviously it wouldn't be perfect, but... where did I just put that one? What happened? What? Why are we clipping into the ground? I mean, that's still going to be like the most seamless. That's going to be like perfectly flat. I mean, obviously, like this notwithstanding, that's going to be like perfectly flat coming up in there. Maybe I just got to like level out. Hang on. What if we do some of this action here and we press this part of the land down? I think this might be the problem. This is a little bit uneven and it's kind of pushing up the elevation on this over here. Yeah, that's what it was. I don't know, that plate, I really like that though. That is like wicked thin. So it doesn't like jut up from the side of the thing, which is kind of what I was really looking for in terms of some kind of protection. We, speaking of protection, need to figure out something better to do for frickin' screamers because they are making me insane. They will come over here, they'll run over here, and then they run up the side of the building here, and then around the back of the building, and then the last one died like right here. Just because they keep like backing into and bumping into the stupid things, but like this is useless. All these traps are useless because they just pathfind around them. Because why are zombies smart enough to pathfind around traps? That's a But we are back home today because it is chemistry station day. Finally, at long last, built this last night. We found the book at the end of the last episode to finally get us this bad boy. Not only can we make gas, we can make glue way cheaper. We can make gunpowder way cheaper. We can also make paint. I forgot that you can make oil when you have this thing, but you can also make a lot of different stuff here, including the thing I need more than anything in the whole world if I'm going to continue running the Drunken Brawler meta, which is beer. We need lots and lots of beer. To the point where I kind of only, well, I should still carry water. Like, it's not like I shouldn't carry any, but we need a ton of beer. So I actually last night took all of my dirty water and I have been brewing it up like literally overnight so that way we could grab our hops this morning, and once we placed our chemistry station down we could go and make some beer. Just grab those dirty ones out of there, may as well. I really should buy the filter one of these days. I have more than enough money for it, so I just keep not for some reason. I don't really necessarily know why. 142 minutes there. Now we've got 30 jugs of beer ready to rip off of this thing, and that'll fuel our drunken brawling like for quite a while, honestly, which will be really great. And then, like I said, we've got more water cooking in here so we can make glue, and glue is kind of the other big thing that we also really need. We've got a POI we've got to go clear today. It's our tier 3, I believe it's a clear quest that we took from Wrecked in the last episode, so we got to go do that. And we're just going to kind of continue to do more upgrade work as we are now officially a week away from our second Blood Moon. I still need more dew collectors. Like, that is still definitely something that I really need to get focused on. Let me actually show you, since we're here at home. I haven't done this in a minute. I may as well show you kind of what we're working with in terms of our superstructure here. So we expanded the windows out so they come flush with the floor now. So these are now entryways where we can get out here onto the platform. And you can see these little risers that I'm bringing up the sides here. We're going to have a little thing jutting out the side. And what we're going to do is give me that there. And let's actually change it to simple. Boom, boom, boom. We're going to do some of this action here. And then we're just going to have a walkway that's going to extend all the way around this structure, just like this, with our little catwalk, with our little catwalk blocks here. I'm still working on kind of like organizing and figuring out the whole roof structure over here. I kind of like where it is now. We had to move a bunch of different stuff, and I had to extend the roof out because this was weird. It was like a half a block that was like not in here. We've got a full just double thick concrete wall here for no reason because I built the wall out one extra block trying to avoid the roof, but then I had to build the roof out to meet it, and it's like, well, I could have just shrunk. It would have looked weird if we would have had to cut the roof in though. Like it would have looked really, really weird. I'm not sure how much of a fan of that I necessarily would have been. We also need a lot more wood because I need to build a lot more traps because we're going to build a lot more traps all around the entire perimeter of this place and maybe make it safe for just random wandering zombies so that way we don't have to worry about them getting out here. I also think, yeah, I need to build and then move this toilet. Can I build a toilet? Is that a thing I can build? I can build a toilet. Okay, so yeah, I'm not worried about it then. I was like, can I build a toilet? Because we got to move this toilet because it's in front of our window, obviously. And we'll move it against maybe this wall, something. I don't know what we'll do necessarily. We're kind of starting to get into the point where I want to decorate this house. Like, I want to start adding decorations in here. And especially with paint, now that I have the chemistry station, we'll be able to start, like, making this house look pretty. And, like, getting rid of stuff like this. Like, I really hate this kind of mixed block variation in here. And, like, even this, like, when I fixed these floors originally, because they were like all the breakaway pieces of floor and stuff like that. Like, no. We need to get like uniformity going on in there and get it looking pretty. But let's get some stuff buttoned up here at home, and then we're going to head out to this quest. That was it. That was the last book. Oh my God, I wasn't even really paying attention when I just went in and grabbed it, but that was the last book. I can now build level 6 steel knuckles. Well... I know what we're doing when we get home. We got to build level 6 steel knuckles. We're actually right down the road from home. Home is like right over in that direction over there. I was out just collecting wood, and this like truck stop POI has always been here. And I'm always like, why don't I stop and see what's going on in here? So just kind of ran through and cleared it out, and yeah.
Good afternoon, jackass. What do you want?
You know, can I just transport this asshole to a different biome and have a different trader here? Oh, it's day 22.
Want this time?
I want to see what you're for sale. Dick. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, we've got a bunch of stuff we got to get rid of. Oh, yeah, we're going to get rid of that, and that, and that. And, yeah, we just got a bunch of stuff we got to sell, and we got to see what you have in your inventory today. He's got 2 Forge Ahead books. I don't think I'm going to buy these because the only real thing that I'm going to unlock on that track now is the Crucible. I've already bought a Crucible, so I can already produce steel. I don't really think I need to buy these at this point. What's this? Fall damage? Yeah, while carrying 5,000... No, never mind. Okay, let's go tack warfare. Boom. Electrical traps. Yes. Let's go. Actually, we don't need harvest tool crafting skill. We've already maxed that out. Salvage tool crafting skill. Yeah, let's go ahead and get those as well.
Sure is a wonderful afternoon. How can I help you today?
You can tell me what you have for sale. She's got 2 vehicle books and she's got 3 wiring 101 books. So she is my favorite person ever. Tactical warfare. We may as well keep going on the machine gun track. Furious Fist. We don't need any more. Trap magazines, yes, we may as well go ahead and grab. Vehicle supercharger mod schematic, yes, please. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, this kind of stuff is, again, stuff that I don't really need. Automatic weapons do 10% more damage. Yeah, we got to spend the money on that. We're still 5 books out from being able to unlock electrician. We're moving along now. Now, we've been picking up those electrical books and stuff like that, so we're moving along toward this track, but we're still a long way away from this. We will come back here before day 25 and purchase that auto turret she's got, because I don't think we're going to have any before Horde Night. And again, we're still so far from vehicle books. I'm really hoping when I finish Tier 3 that I will get a motorcycle crafting kit as a reward option, and I could just pick that up that way, because I don't think it's going to happen by following the book track. I really desperately still need so many more armor books to get. I've got an armor perk. Like, I've got the armor perk, but I'm just not finding the frickin' books. just driving me nuts. You know, it's kind of funny looking at my home base now and thinking about how much it's changed. When I look over at the Horde Night base, I literally haven't been over there since day 14 to do anything except for digging the tunnel that's underneath the street here that goes over to the actual kill box. But this has changed so much. We've got concrete walls all the way up now. We've got to do the catwalk up top yet. I haven't done any of that. And we've got our complete pad out here fully replaced with concrete as well. More traps that have been deployed around the outer perimeter. I'm kind of in a debate with myself right now about whether or not I want to take the garden and move the garden into the back area of the POI, because we have all this space back here. Like, there's nothing but real estate back here that we could put those same planter boxes in, and we can have our full garden set up all back here. I don't necessarily know, though. Gimme. Yeah, I don't necessarily know, though, because I'm just like, I don't know what to do with those planter boxes. I'm just kind of torn in between it, because I think what's going to happen, when I was out in the street during the last Horde Night, the zombies were spawning somewhere back in this area to where when there was a wall here right at the edge of where the planter gardens were, they had to break their way out. And I think what's going to happen is we're still going to have zombies spawning over in this area. So I think I would actually like to kind of completely clear this out of here. So once we harvest all these crops again, I believe we are going to go through and we're going to take all these planters out of here. I'm glad I didn't upgrade any of this into concrete, because then it would be a lot more of a difficult proposition. But I mean, it'll take a little bit of time to chip those out of there, but not too long. We'll replace all that with topsoil, get it nice and flattened out. It'll be really nice. And then we'll basically encircle most of the property with traps, like leading all the way up to where the wall of the where the wall of the structure is here. So, you know, we'll kind of keep working on that and kind of keep doing things. But the problem is I talk about like not focusing really on the Horde Night base, but we are getting to a point now where we need to start focusing our energy back on getting that base upgraded, especially now that we can build electrical traps. But what I want to do while we're home here for a mo is I want to take a look and I want to see what mods we have for vehicles. So let's grab that guy and let's grab that guy. Whew, I mean, that supercharger does boost you up just a little bit speed-wise, so I'm glad to have that now. Oh, my goodness gracious. I gotta remember that there's a button in here. How do you get... Oh, there's a hatch to get in here. I always forget that there's like a different way you're supposed to... There's a different way you're supposed to do these things versus the way that I do them. I think we'll scrap up these big rigs here before we go in there. But yeah, we're just supposed to just do this and climb up on the roof in order to get into the actual truck there. And I never did last time. Okay, take some miso. It's going to be nightfall before we know it, but we may as well go ahead and get this quest started now. And let's go. Basically going to wait until something tries to come at me. There we go. I ain't scared of no feral. Look at that. You love to see it. Basically, we're just going to stomp our way through this POI as quickly as we possibly can. Sucks to be that guy. No. Nothing in there. Good. Super, super useful. I just killed him. He's dead. And speaking of which, there's nightfall. Didn't take us very long. Beer's only got a minute left. Move it, Nick. Stop dancing around and screwing it. Now, the problem is this has like 30,000 health. So it's like untenable to try to whack your way through those things. But let's head up to the roof here and we're going to punch a bird in the face. I'm pretty sure there's a crow that ends up here. Come on. Yeah. Oh, I hear you. Come on. Oh, it's not in there. Where are you? Bro, where you at? It's gotta suck to be you, man.